Greetings guys and girls, fellow gamers, my name is kickz and welcome to Titan Quest 2. 19 years after Titan Quest's release, we have a new Titan Quest and it's a action RPG in the Greek mythology, set in Greek mythology. Just to read off the Steam page, Nemesis, goddess of Retribution, is out of control. She is corrupting the threads of fate, punishing all those who oppose her. Take up your weapon, fight alongside gods, and change fate itself in Titan Quest 2, an action RPG inspired by mythology. So this is what this is all about. So let's have a look and check it out. So I hope you guys are doing well. And if you're watching it as a video afterwards, hope you're gonna have a good time. Okay, here we go. Let's go create a new character. In the moment, I believe they only have fixed characters, but there will be character customization. It's just right now, you just pick a character and that's it. Yeah, he looks like an Olaf. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna pick him. Yeah, it needs a beard. He looks more like me, but the beard is... I don't know. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with the big boy. He looks like me, so why not? Finalize. We're gonna play on normal. We're gonna play SSF. So we can't share any inventory or anything. I don't know if there's trading. There is multiplayer. I didn't start with multiplayer, so I'm not gonna play cross-platform or whatever. I think there might be some problems as well. I'm not 100% sure. So we're gonna keep it simple, and that's it. Mother of Titan Balls. Yes, tracks, exactly. I already played with the character for a little bit just to get a feel for it, and I deleted it again. So yeah, I'm really liking what I've seen so far, so let's get into it. Kickz. There you go. Sure you want to start a new game? Yes! And I skipped the cinematic before, so we're watching it together for the first time, and even though I set the audio to quiet, it decided to be uber loud, so my apologies.
Of mortals, bound by fate's golden strands.
I even turned the cinematic volume down by 15%.
Tell of their laughter, their struggles, their glory.
Hey Shubi, how are you? Brandon, welcome to the stream.
Of warlike Sparta.
I never played the first one. I tried, but it was very hard to get into.
Fate destined them for godlike greatness.
But the gods had other plans.
Retribution. Show them no mercy.
Staining their strands with darkness.
But don't cut it short. Tell us the whole story.
Tell us about hope.
Someone that was on a power trip. Sangraf, how are you? 22 years later.
Sing muses of faith and the mortal,
watched by the gods on Prote Island, where the story begins.
It's like the opening of Disney's Hercules. I love it. Yeah, it kind of came out a bit of a stealth from left field. Like there was no big advertising or anything that I've seen. Well, I don't do anything but watch YouTube usually. So YouTube and GeForce Now. I'm playing this on GeForce Now, so you can see it here. And usually there's big advertisings, you know, that this is coming. And yeah, I didn't really see much. There was an entry that GeForce Now, that Titan Quest did opt in to GeForce Now, but there wasn't really, I didn't see much advertising in general. So I was kind of like, oh, this came out, this is nice. Okay, so your standard ARPG, we have our mouse control here. I think you can enable WASD because I know there's some weirdos out there that play with... No, I'm probably the weirdo, but there is people who play with WASD, and I believe you can enable it. Input behavior, left mouse, keyboard target for repeat cast. I think this is, yeah, there you go, WASD. And so you can do that if you want to, you know, if you're one of those people. I tried WASD before in these games. It confuses the hell out of me. I'm so used to things. I don't like change. So yeah, your mouse, with right click, you do your first attack. So you have down there 1, 2, 3, 4, Q, W, E, R, space. There's a little bit of a dash here. So you have 2 of them. And then, yes, you have your right click. In the moment, we don't really have a lot of weapons. You have a lot of detail on a lot of the stats. Everything you can think of. There's a lot going on if you want to deep dive into things. And there you go. Repository. What is that? Oh, currency, quest, crafting. Crafting is not in the game yet, but there will be crafting. There's also no end game yet in the game. I think there's Act 1, and that's about it. I think it's about 6 hours of content, I believe. And they are working on the other things, obviously. And I think the developer originally said every 3 months there will be updates. Now, I'm assuming there will be substantial updates that you don't have every 3 months, like a little post going, hey, we fixed a bug. So I'm assuming every 3 months is going to be a major update, you know, hopefully just an act or a new system, something like that to look forward to. Okay, we have our energy potions, we have our healing potion, which is D and F. There's also some settings in for your HUD if you're interested in that. So if you go to gameplay, I haven't looked at all of them yet, but say, for example, you can turn your health bar on always. Does it show you that here? No. Yeah, so you can have your little health bar here and your energy bar if that's what you want. And you can also show enemy player names, floating combat text is all on. There is something where you see the numbers on the left and right ball as well. Yeah, always show stats and orbs on. So it shows some numbers on it, which I like. I like my numbers. There you go. The game just throws pretty much every single weapon at you in the beginning, so you can experiment with what you like. I'm not sure exactly what the benefit or non-benefit is with all the weapons. They all seem to kind of work with the skills that you unlock, so... Let's see. Oh, we don't have that yet. Okay. Yeah, we probably have to wait until we unlock... Oh, there we go. Attributes, masteries. So there's masteries in the game. Right now you can't really see anything because you only have the core mastery. And you can level up different core attributes. Then you have attributes. The way they've designed this is you have your standard agility, might, and knowledge, but if you put points into agility, it also updates finesse and cunning. If you put points into knowledge, it updates cunning and resolve, and might is resolve and finesse. And then you have vigor, which basically just updates all the 3 kind of sub attributes. And the reason that is important is because later on you will see that masteries, when you unlock them, certain masteries thrive off specific stats, but you can have 2 masteries in your game. So you can play like a hybrid battle mage if you want, like, you know, something between a warrior and a mage. So there's a lot of freedom with, you know, skills and classes and all that, if that's what you want to call them. Also, I don't think it matters what gear you wear at the start, like, especially at the start. You see here you have heavy gear, then you have light gear. Now, light gear increases dodge recovery rate. So if you're a guy that likes to be a glass cannon, that dodge cooldown will probably be a lot faster if you go full light armor, because you get the extra buff on top of that. But you don't get a penalty for heavy armor. Heavy armor just gives you different attributes. And you can see that different armor requires different statistics. So light armor is cunning and agility. Heavy armor is fitness and might. So if you want, you know, you can be a rogue ninja assassin with heavy armor, if that's how you want. So I think they give you a lot of freedom. I haven't found anything in particular yet on weapons where I go, oh yeah, that's my weapon of choice. So yeah, we're gonna discover all this for together. It also has full controller support, yeah.
Of the mortals' victories.
There you go. That's really good. You see the potions on the character's belt? Oh, you do. You can actually zoom in. Look at this. That is awesome. So I don't know why you ever would play like that, but it's cool that you can do that. So, but yeah, look at this, like little details like that. So I wonder if I take the potion off, it's gone. Look at this. That's awesome. That is actually pretty cool. I like it. And then, of course, you have, if you press tab, you have different weapon sets. So if you want to have like a ranged weapon or a specialized weapon that does something very specific for specific scenarios, or, you know, then yeah, absolutely. You can go and, you know, have a different weapon set straight away with a different set of skills. The game rewards heavily exploration. So you can go just down your main path and do what you have to do and go follow everything, but the game does want you to explore. There's a lot of side quests in it that give you extra rewards, you know, better gear, better weapons, better armor, whatever, you know, some currency and all that jazz. And so it is definitely wanting you to explore. There's a short bow. So for example, secondary, let's go with the ranged. So we can see here, unlimited arrows. And then if we switch back, we go straight. Oh, it had a long axe up its ass. I mean, I don't know where it put it. Where does a creature hold a weapon that's 3 times its length? I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. So we could wield a dual-handed weapon instead if we would want to. Yeah, there you go. Now, of course,
how brave Aristano prepared him for the hunt.
So bigger weapons are slower. So you have the bigger weapons, attack speed is 1.12, but at 13% increased weapon attack damage. So I assume if you want to get into your stats, you can see all that here. Offensive stuff. Weapon base damage is 4. Now it's 19. Attack speed is 1.12, but if we go with something like that, attack speed is 1.48, so you're gonna do a hell of a lot more hits. Yeah, so having a dual wielding slows down obviously a little bit. So if you're like min-maxer or something, I'm sure you find a lot of interesting information here. So that will help you out a lot, which is great. So, but yeah, let's just play around with the different weapons and see what we like. Interesting, you see the potion. Better not to ask. Hidden Truth, how are you? I hope you're doing well. So we can't get through here yet.
A griffin. It's getting more aggressive.
So we have our portals here, and you can go and fast travel to anywhere. There is no horses, there is no mounts, there is no cars, there is no transportation of any kind, I believe. It's just fast travel points, walking, and the story. But from what I understand and what I heard people say is that there is no need. You have the fast travels, you know, you have your personal portal, things like that. So there's absolutely no need. Let's see what that looks like up close.
The time has come for you to prove yourself.
Ooh.
Today we hunt the griffin, but before that, remember the shrine at the end of the beach?
Sure.
Let's go.
Right, and you are? A risk to know. Okay, a risk to know. Is it like I'm being warned? If I know you, I might die? Let's explore down here first. There we go, chest, yay! Linen armbands. It auto-equips, obviously, if you don't have anything in that slot yet. We can't go through there, okay. The water looks pretty nice as well. I mean, it's a shame that it looks so gorgeous, especially when you go close up, but nobody can play like this. I mean, that's crazy. You don't see the enemies or anything coming in early
You've
enough.
been training with me a long time. I have just one more thing to teach you.
Yeah, that's crazy. So the heavy weapon is nice, you know, because you have a nice broad stroke. So you hit like multiple enemies very easily. I like it. It also feels very satisfying. Oh, it was a trap, of course. There's also some UI options actually which I want to check out. You see my cursor here? I can never see my cursor, yeah? So what I usually like to do in these type of games is change my cursor scale. Let's do it big. And can I change the color of the cursor? I don't think I can. So I hope they add color change of the cursor, because I like to make my cursor like basically blue, bright blue or bright pink or something, because I never see the damn thing. So oh, they changed cursor as well depending on what you look at. Ooh, yeah, I definitely need color changer for that. Okay, and we got some heavy shoulders now. We already got them. Glancing projectile hit chance. I'm glad you have the patience and enjoy isometric and point to move games, because I can't watch. You're not my favorite at all. Yeah, well, you can use WASD. You know, if you want to. You can use a controller if you want to. So it's not really point to click. You hold down the mouse and it just continuously walks. When somebody says point to click games, they're more the discovery ones where you know, have like a puzzle or something, side scroller kind of, or whatever, you know. Oh. Yeah, I'm always a fan of ARPGs. I'm just never very good at them, but see what we have. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Heavy helmet. So I suppose if there is no penalty, I might as well just go full heavy armor or something. I don't know. I have no idea what we're gonna end up playing. And we don't even have skills yet unlocked, so... Oh, level up. Yes. Heavy braces. So we can put points into things here. Now, I'm not going to spend the points yet because I just don't know what I want to do yet. So yeah, we could go with health in generally and, you know, vigor, get more health and just increase everything at the same time. Sure, whatever. But I think I'd rather go by, you know, do I want to go into poison damage? Oh, that sounds actually nice. I like poison builds. Basic for strike damage and pierce, basic for fire damage and cold, and then might counts towards fitness and resolve, which base points 50, a measure of your power and aggression, supports heavy armor. But I can wear that already, so that's a bit confusing. Supports light armor, medium armor, and fast weapons. So I suppose, oh yeah. So I suppose what they're saying is, if you look at the heavy armor, you need fitness and might. If you look at the light armor, you need cunning and agility. So that's what they mean by supports. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And this supports mages, basically. So mage robes, plated robes are mage robes as well, and magical weapons. So I wonder if you could do like a poison. Like I just want to pick something crazy that I never would pick in a class-based game where you pick a class, because I'm thinking, do you know, let's do something which is mage, but then just uses poison everywhere. That would be amazing. That would be great. Greek gods are complete assholes, remember? Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. Let's see if we can find any more treasure over here. Ooh. Ooh, they had a swooshing attack. Very good. And another chest. Oh, look at that! Got a fancy blue item and it's light armor. Fire resistant plus 11 agility? Crazy. So our agility goes to 91. Oh, 61. Sorry, we started 50. It goes to 61. That is crazy. So these are both 80. So if you have gear that gives you extra agility, like this, it doesn't seem to increase the impacted stats. That is interesting. So if I manually increase that, these will raise up in points, but when I put gear on that increases the points by 11 agility, it doesn't impact the substats. That is interesting. So you can't go, oh, I'm gonna wear one big heavy might piece of gear, and that's gonna increase my fitness and resolve by 10 levels as well. So you can't do that. That's an interesting choice. Okay.
You've never fought the likes of a griffin before. But if you are victorious, people will sing your legend.
That's true. I never have fought a griffin before. Oh, we have another crusty crab. Give ourselves, take a healing potion. Excuse me. Okay, let's go. So like I said, exploration is heavily encouraged. Now this is something we can't explore. We actually come around from the top here. So we explored pretty much everywhere. We got all the chests, you know, and I suppose getting into the habit is good. Oh, we have to talk to you?
Here we are. This place was built ages ago. By the Mycenaeans, the heroes of old received the gods' gifts at this shrine.
Rick, how are you?
You'll need its blessing to stand against the griffin.
No, this is not a free-to-play game, and I'm really happy it's not, especially with all the new stuff that free-to-play games seem to be able to do now. So, it's pay once, and that's it. So... And it's not a well, I don't think it's not a live service game. I suppose you have to be online, but that's for different reasons. So, but it's not. I don't think. I don't know about microtransactions. If there are, it probably will be cosmetic, if anything at all. I haven't heard anything about it like so. But they're working still on crafting and, you know, transmog systems and all that. So. This is early access. Act 1 is out. The crafting system is not even in it yet. Like, we can't wear this because we don't have fitness of 83. But that's okay. We don't need to. Like I said, in the moment, I just wear whatever is better armor, and that's about it. So there we go. Let's wear that. That's the same. Well, this one, the blue one, is objectively better. Here we go. Let's wear that. Let's try out this. Pierce damage, 2 strike, attack speed, 8 damage. We are doing 16 to 18 damage. Oh, that's a 100 weapon, is it? Or is it 200? Spear is a 200 weapon, is it? Or no, it can hold its shield as well? Let me see if I put that in there. No. But I think I can have a shield though. Because on the picture of Titan Quest 2, you can see a spear and a shield. So, what's the damage here now in total? The output? 8. Attack speed. Okay. That's 40%. Interesting. Fit this whole cake in my belly. Yes. Okay, so the spear is much faster, obviously. Let me see. The spear is like a 1.4 speed compared to the hand axe or whatever we had before, the two-hander, which is 1.12, and then we have 1.12. So the fastest ones are the swords, I think, which are 8. And then we have the one-handed axe, which are 1.25, and this is 1.4, sorry. 1.4 and 1.25, yeah. So maybe you want to go with something like daggers, I don't know, or a big two-handed weapon. Who knows? We'll see. Before we go down there. Oh.
Give me a moment.
Fight them off while I unsure the store.
Took your time there. It's okay, I don't need your help. I got this. I got this. It's okay. Oh, there's no chest. I thought we have a chest down here. Thanks for your help there. Appreciate it. I like that you can hover over an item and hold Alt and actually compare the item before you pick it up. That is actually pretty cool. That one is... Oh, I can't wear this. Yeah, of course. But we're not going to put points into fitness anyway, I think. Well, I could go into agility, but I do want to try that logic out of... Can we go into knowledge... and then go into poison, you know, have like some weird magic poison thing going. That would be pretty awesome. And they're also very liberal with the points. You can respec everything. There's one thing you can only respect if you go to a certain shrine, and respecking only costs in-game gold, like which you earn tons of, you know, as you play the game. So it's there's nothing there where it goes, oh, you made a bad decision. Well, you have to start a new character. Tough luck. Oh, 200 weapon. Yeah, give me that. Play around with that, baby. Yeah, it is an ARPG, obviously. The first game came out in 2006. Ultimate Dunes, how are you? Welcome to stream. And so 19 years ago, and I tried playing the first game, but it doesn't hold your hand really, like, you know, so you have to kind of explore a lot and get through, and it takes quite a while before you get into the whole part of, you know, with the gear and upgrades and figuring all the systems out. And I just never really took the time to properly get into it, but it looks gorgeous still as well for its age, and it's very Diablo 2 in that sense that it doesn't really tell you much. It just lets you go explore, it gives you a quest, and, you know, and the rest is up to you. I don't even think there's quest markers, type quest marker. Which can be very immersive if done right. You know, I mean, anybody who played World of Warcraft, which is an MMORPG, is different. But there's the big meme as in skip all the dialogue, and then you run around for an hour trying to find that stupid item when the quest actually told you, oh, if you go to the barn beside my house, it's in the basement, and you're looking through the whole map trying to find the damn item, yeah? It's because everybody skips the dialogue. But if you have something without quest markers, that kind of, where the dialogue is not just boring, repetitive nonsense, it makes it very immersive and all very good. And it has to be very good dialogue, descriptive, you know, not, oh, find me that item. It is somewhere with a random guy, somewhere in a random location. It's like, that's nonsense. Oh, it is quite cheap, actually. Yeah, it's 23 euro. I don't know what it is in dollars, but I think it's very cheap for what it is. And I think official game time, in average, people are saying it's about 6 hours, yeah, currently available. But every 3 months, you don't have to pay extra then. Every 3 months, there's a big update, according to the devs, where I don't know what they will add every 3 months, but like I said earlier, I hope it's not going to be, hey, 3 months have passed, here's a bug fix. It should be like, you know, either a full act being added, or maybe they do an act every 6 months, but every 3 months they work on the systems like crafting, transmog, whatever, you know, so endgame loops, all that jazz. So it's a bit different than Path of Exile. Path of Exile went the route of endgame first, and while I thought at first it was a good choice, I kind of think I changed my stance on that, because I played Path of Exile to death. I played over 350 hours of Path of Exile 2, yeah? And having played the end game already, every time there's an update and they add some new system or something new to the end game, I just don't have any interest. I'm like, I played it. It's like, yeah, whatever. It's basically still a no-lifers game, you know? But if you... I played all the classes nearly, and I played through all the acts twice to get to the end game for each character. I just had enough of it. But if you have a game like this now where you release the next act and the next act, I'm thinking you might find it easier to get back into it, because you play the first act, you do whatever loop you do, you know, there is a way of actually increasing the levels on the current map as well to make it more challenging, but you could have your character that just be on hiatus then, and then when they bring up the second act, you continue with your character. And I think that is the difference between that and Path of Exile, because Path of Exile, you play through the whole game, which is Act 1 to 3, and then again Act 1 to 3 on steroids, because 4, 5, 6 isn't out, and then you get to Endgame. So if you think about it, you played through the game. When they release Act 4 and 5 and 6, how are you going to play this? You're going to have to start a new character, or you're going to have to go back on your character. You already went through all the Endgame. Why would you bother with Act 4, 5, and 6? You already played 4, 5, and 6. You know what I mean? So I think this might be better, that they're releasing it like that. So that your character then is kind of, oh, Act 2 is out. I don't have to restart. I can just dive straight into my character and play Act 2 and continue and level up and do the next part. So maybe this is better. I don't know. What is this? The Gift of Achilles. And it was foretold by the fates that the son of Thetis would outstrip his father in glory, so no god wanted to associate with the nymph. But she married the mortal Peleus, and when her son was born, she brought him to the shrine of divine mastery to receive his gifts. Achilles was his name, the greatest of all the Greeks, except for his heel, I suppose. But I like that we're diving into that Greek mythology. Okay, so what do you have for me, Aristotle?
Only those the shrine chooses.
Can I just call you
can
Rista?
receive its blessing. You're the finest I've ever trained.
I know.
Go on. See if the shrine answers to you.
Of course it will. I mean, I'm like the dude.
You have been measured. Rise and accept your blessing.
Ooh. And now we unlock masteries. So, which is very interesting. So, at the moment, there's only these 4 core masteries. And I think there's classes within masteries. I'm not sure. It's still a bit confusing to me. But masteries, you can pick between Earth, Rogue, Storm, and Warfare. So Earth is, you can preview it. Gives you access to these skills here, where you can read through them if you want. Yeah, and active spells, fire resist. There's different types of spells. I have to learn all this as well, of course. There's exhaust spells, things like that. There's frailty spells or ailment spells, and then other spells. If you have an ailment on it, they do more damage, all that stuff. You have the active skills here, which is the ones that go on your hotbar, yeah? And then you have the passive skills, which exactly are that, just they're passive, yeah? So they give you like extra, you know, stats to certain things. And then you have this little area here. The more you level this up, the more you unlock. So if you have to get Divinity 6 or Tier 2, which is 6 divinity levels, to unlock this row. So they have this whole kind of horizontal and vertical progression. You can pick 2 masteries, not right from the get-go, I assume, but you can start with your main mastery and go from there. So I might actually want to go into Storm, I don't know, and then go into Rogue maybe for Poison. So what do we have here? Ice shots. Ooh, that reminds me. Every time I see something like that, I think of World of Warcraft. Call lightning. Lightning bolt. So we have ice. Oh, Ice Nova. So this is lightning damage and ice damage. Yeah, we have cold. We have lightning. And then over here we have projectile damage. Spell rage. So is there ailments here as well? Because that is what poison would be like. Chill, projectile, conversion rate. Whenever you use an active non-channel skill. So, oh, ailment. There you go. Ailment chance 100%. So what is considered an ailment in this game? That's the other question. So crit chance 5%, ailment chance 100. Deal 15 cold damage. Okay, so freezing. Is that freezing is an ailment? Potentially. Ailment chance on Cyclone. Okay. Deals 5% more damage. Cyclone gains amplify whenever you use a fire, cold, or lightning skill. So, I wonder if there's a way of hybriding that with Rogue, because they use kind of, you know, similar stats. They share the cunning attribute, which is lightning and poison. And agility is for the rogue and knowledge is kind of for the mage. So what would I want to be my base one? Ah, screw it. We're just gonna go with Storm. Yeah, let's do it. Mage. End of story. I don't usually play mages in these things, so, but let's go for it. Okay, so we have 2 passive points and 2 active points. Ice shots, damage 7 to 12, crit chance 5%, ailment chance 10%. Fire 5 shots in a clone. In a cone, dealing 6 to 10% damage. Each additional hits against the same enemy deal 80% less damage. On use, gain Overwhelm. While you have an Overwhelm skill... what? On use, gain Overwhelm while you have an Overwhelm skill equipped. So this is not an Overwhelm skill, and this is not. So I'm assuming some skills are marked, considered Overwhelm. I'm just looking at the names in the top. So that's active spell, area, cold. I don't see overwhelm there. Blink. Oh, I like blink. So yeah, I'm not sure what an overwhelm skill is. Okay, this one is basic abilities generate overwhelm stacks on hit. When at maximum, stacks can be consumed by overwhelm abilities. Oh, okay. And then this one here is an exhaust skill. Oh, this one is actually marked with exhaust. So an exhaust skill, while using an exhaust skill, you have 75% less energy regeneration. I like that there's kind of penalties to your skills. So costs 80 energy initially. And call down lightning at the target location, dealing 21 lightning damage in a 1.5 meter radius. And that's assuming the target doesn't move, I guess. Okay, let's do this. Let's do the shredded ice shots, and maybe warrior. Yeah, let's check out if we can find an overwhelm skill somewhere. So the way these work is you invest points into the skill, and for each point you invest, you unlock a level. So say we put both points in here. That's level 2 now. Yeah. However, we now have 2 points that we can move around in here, making this skill act a certain way. So it's like in Lost Epoch, you know, the way you had a skill tree within a skill? It's just a little bit more simplified. Yeah. So in this case, I could say, hey, you know, if I go into Torrent, I get 1 additional projectile. So I can say, yeah, sure. Oh, why don't I get 2 extra projectiles? Yeah. But it costs me then an extra 2 energy. I can take them back out, no problem, and can go into something else. So there's a lot of freedom in here to play. And you can see the impact it has right here on the skill. So you see it costs 12 energy, but we have 7 ice shots. So we just increased our damage like by 20. Yeah. Frost explosion. When you hit a frozen target, it causes an explosion, dealing 8 damage in a 2-meter radius. So there you go. The damage goes up. Yeah. It's the hypothetical. And it has a modifier on it now. So chaos we can't do because it requires torrent. Rank 3, is it? Okay. Projectiles are shot in random directions. 4 additional projectiles. Wow. Homing projectiles without targets return to circle you. Orbit requires homing. Oh, okay. So if I go into homing, I can unlock orbit. If I go into torrent, I can unlock... Oh, this is awesome. Okay, so what is homing here? Homing strength. Homing strength. So homing, I'm assuming they target enemies automatically, and then homing projectiles without targets return to circle you. Plus 10 energy cost, so ooh shit. But does it mean it's like an activate and leave? Well, let's try it out. That's awesome. I like this. So this is what these games are all about, you know, nerding out and all these things. And then we have passives. We can either go Raging Mind. Again, same principle. You put points in that, but unlike the action skills where you can then freely move around your points in between these little guys in there, here you need to get to breakpoints. So if you put a point in here, it increases the base stats on it. So you can see here it's level 1, level 2. You can see basically we're now at 9% increased spell damage, things like that. Yeah. So, oh, how do I respec out of that? Respec mode? Oh, awesome. Oh, it cost me 10 gold. Huh, cool. Okay. So you can see here that I have to put 6 points in before I can pick one of these. And then if I put another 6 points in, I can select the next one. Here, critical chance, for example, is something that you probably want to take whenever you can, I guess. And ailment chance, most likely. So that way you freeze them non-stop and you critically hit them. That would be my idea, I guess. And then, whoopsie, we just left the screen. And then if we go into here, it's more about energy regeneration. And that would make sense. I mean, if this is more expensive now at 20 energy, it might make more sense to go into here first to have energy regeneration increased and then get another 10% energy. So in the beginning, I don't think critical hit chance is that important because your numbers are very low. I think critical hit chance might be more important later. Unlocks Ether Shield. While above 50% energy, 10% of damage taken is absorbed by energy. Ooh, I don't know if I like that because that could all of a sudden leave you basically without mana. So yeah, let's go for that and increase our energy regen. I think that's good. Yeah. And then if we're going to go into knowledge, let me check out the Can I check out the mastery tree for the other ones? No, it won't let me. So I would have to do that before. We have to figure out what an overwhelm skill is. So for now, let's go into knowledge, where we go cunning and resolve. And we just put both points in here, end of story. Now these ones here, I believe you can also respec, but only at shrines. And it costs you also just money. That's it. Okay.
No. This shouldn't be happening.
H2O, how are you? Divinity 2 has amazing dialogue. I tried playing Divinity 2 for a little bit, but it got very confusing to me on the skills and everything. But I think it's more forgiving than Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 I couldn't play. I just died all the time. I just could not play it. I have no
You saw
idea
how the
about
shrine
D&D
reacted.
stuff.
That corruption. Gods, I thought we had more time.
Time for what?
No matter. Go. You have the shrine's blessing. You can face the griffin without me.
Oh, I
have
thought she was trying to hit on me.
other preparations to make.
All right.
I'll meet you on the mountain. You must slay the griffin. You
Okay.
can do this.
So we leveled up again. We have again 2 more active points. You know what? I'm gonna go full in on this right now. So let's do another 2 points. And less projectile speed. Oh, less projectile speed. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, projectile penetrates 1 target. Why only unlocks 3 levels if I put 4 points into it? Oh, does it become more expensive? Hang on. Okay, so the next level is gonna cost more points. Oh, okay. So it costs us 2 points to get that. Sure, why not? Let's see how that works out. And then over here, I'm gonna go 2 points into here so we can take our first feed, which is gonna be energy regeneration. Yes. Okay. Info. Active and passive abilities. Oh, I like this. The game has all the information you need for everything. That is awesome. Okay. Attributes. Let's go another 2 points in here. Excellent. So now we just have to find mage gear. So if I shoot this now, let's see what happens. And I can still use my axe. That's awesome. I love it. Oh, let's go here first. I don't know what the benefit of that orbit is. So I think I might just take the orbit out and homing. Let's just go into full strength. So what's the difference now? Oh, okay. So homing might help to go down on the target better. Okay. Winged Thunder Staff. Okay, so now we have a staff as well, which is awesome. So increase attack casting cooldown speed. So that means if we have 16 DPS, does our damage go up then? Our skill? 18 DPS, nice. Okay. You picked Storm too. Good. So if we look at the map now, this is where we were already, so we can't actually go there. This is where we were earlier on the beach. So let's continue here, I guess. And activate a portal. Awesome. So we can see we can now travel between the 2 portals. I don't know why we would want to go back home, but nonetheless.
May you run forever in the Elysian fields. I hope there are some rabbits there for you to chase. Damn that griffin.
Okay, what is that? Patroclus, you were the most loyal hound a man could ask for. Though you were still small, you had the heart of a lion. Oh no! It's a doggy. No. He was old and sick anyway.
Oh, hello. Sorry, I just buried Patroclus. The griffin. I know how terribly quickly things can change.
I forgot it auto moves.
The dogs and I were out hunting rabbit. Then a shadow came over us. I wasn't quick enough.
I will avenge him.
Thank you. Make the monster pay. Here, I've got some hunting supplies that might help when you face it.
Eric, how are you? So let's let's sell everything. We don't need anything. Now, when it comes to gear, obviously now we want to look at gear that is more giving us the bonus. I'm assuming any gear that is now ropes or what the plated ropes or something will actually give you stats. There, this one is a plated rope, for example. So you can see you get plus 19 energy barrier, plus 11 knowledge. So having the right gear now obviously makes sense. Now, I don't need to buy anything, like, so this is fine. You know, whatever. Right now, nothing matters. It's okay. It's just, you know, to have a good look. We just use him to make some basic cash, you know, selling our items. You're good. That's great. Oh. So you can see here, if we shoot our things without homing, they just spread out. Yeah. So if we go back here and say, okay, let's take this out and put a point into homing. Homing strength plus 80. So I'm assuming strength does not mean more damage. It means the strength of the beam homing in. Obviously there's no homing here because there's no target, but if we find a target, it should now kind of concentrate on. Yeah. That is awesome.
Who taught you to fight?
And then, oh, we also have barrier, which is a skill that you get regardless of what you pick, I believe. That is 16. That's only 5 gold. Yeah, we don't care about that.
Well, what are you waiting for? Pick me up. Yes, I'm stuck in this jar. No, you can't open it. But you can take me to the Shrine of Hermes in the cave southwest of here, so that craven cur can fix this.
Okay, so these are side quests, I suppose. Let me see if they show up here. No, this one is not showing up the side quest, I guess, but it is a side quest. Ooh, okay, I didn't know that our weapon shoots lightning. It channels the electrifying power of nature? Okay. Let's see what we have here first. That's actually pretty strong. Wow. So what we want is obviously an ice staff then. I love this. I love that you can see the effects of what you pick. You know, the moment we put the 1 point into homing, we could see how it kind of, you know, tries to get to the target. So I'm assuming putting homing onto 100% is even better, because that means it will go absolutely towards the target. And I like that we can just change it on the fly like this. That is so cool. Okay, we have light armor here. Yeah, we keep our shoes. Inlaid cap. Plated rope cap. Yes. So this now gives us energy barrier. Energy barrier. Barrier is 0 of 110. So if I equip this, it's 0 of 129. But how do we generate barrier? How do we generate the barrier? Okay, we have to kind of figure that out. Oh, I like that it went after one target, but then also after a second target. That is pretty cool. This is only 5 value. Don't care. Another inlaid cap. Is it? Oh, it's actually level 3, so it's better than what we are wearing, which is awesome. And it gives us 22 shield. And it gives us strike armor and pierce armor protection, which is very good. So there we go. Just equip it. This one is they're 9 gold. Well, we have the room at the moment. Even the basic gray gear, we actually get better gear. I love it. Hexcraft, how are you? A lot of stuff you learned from 7 Days to Die was because of me. I'm glad to hear that. I learned most of my stuff when I started from Cage. So I'm happy to pass all the stuff on. That's great. And especially learning from my mistakes, I hope. Oh man, I love this. Smack you right into the back of the head. So how do we generate? We need to figure out how to generate barrier. Oh, it's that part. Oh, okay. So it's the skill. Create a barrier around you that absorbs damage and decays over time. Total is determined by your free barrier and energy barrier. On cast, consume 8 energy to gain up to 132 barrier. So when I do this, of course, and then it, okay, health regeneration, 5.2%. Okay, so cost is based on barrier conversion rate. 1 energy equals 2.45 energy barrier. Okay, awesome. I like the way how I can shoot around the corner. Oh no! Okay, we had to heal up. That nearly cost me my life. Let's see what we have here. Oh, light armor. A linen corset, we already have that. Make a mistake since 19, so you don't have to. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Aristono took you fishing once, but neither of you managed to catch anything. We were too busy making out. I hope she's not my aunt or related to me, because that's pretty gross. A magical club, 2 weapon peers, 39. So in the moment, this sells really well. So we're gonna keep that to sell. But there is no crafting system yet. Oh, what is a repository? Oh, okay. So they're items. Oh, okay. So the strange jar is what we picked up. I see. Yes. She's not your aunt, she's your sister. Oh my god! Oh my god.
Ah, this is the cave. Hope you're a better fighter than the last guy.
Ah. There you go. Eat ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby. Ding, 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 ding. Let's go, baby. Actually, my mana regenerates so fast. If I hold down my skill button, I actually cannot run out of mana. Oh man, I love it. Ah, that's 18. That's loads of gold. Oh, that's 18 as well. That's loads of gold. Eat icicles! 17 gold.
Here, Put me on the shrine. Go on.
In a second, you know, I mean, maybe you want to kill me. I don't know, you know. I don't know. Oh, we have laid boots. These boots have seen action. Okay. Oh, yeah, they're inlaid boots. Plus 22 energy barrier, which is awesome. So energy barrier is now... Oh, hang on. So, boop, I go up, and it's 152. I love it. That is so cool. Complete survival. We're gonna be such a battle mage
I suppose
tank.
you're expecting a reward now.
Yes.
Fine. Now get out of here. Your job is done.
Okay, thank you. Ooh, what do we get? No, it's of no use to me. Well, actually, that's not completely true. I could go and put that into my secondary, but we don't have agility 53. So that's the other thing. You know, where do we want to go? Do we want to go as lightning? Do we want to go as ice? If we go as ice, we might want to go into might. And if we go into might, we might want to go into second mastery of the warpath. And if that has overwhelm skills, then that would be perfect, because then we have overwhelm and everything. Yeah, so in the moment I'm gonna save some points up. We're not...
You've had your fun. Let me out of this jar so I can rip your throat out. Please? Hermes. Hermes.
Please, Hermes, please. I'm sorry. Sorry I bullied you as a child. Okay, so let's have a look here. So if we're gonna put 1 point, we have 2 active points, and putting 1 point in here and another one. Oh, okay, so it goes from 3 to 5 to 7. So we do get actually 1 point this time. Okay. So, oh, okay, so we can have up to 3 different skills. But I decide to go just into more damage. Yeah, that's it. I think we're gonna do that. More damage, more additional projectiles. Let's keep that going. I wonder why the damage doesn't go up, because if we have 7 shards now, surely damage goes up. Do we need the extra shards? What is the frosting? When you hit a frozen target, it causes an explosion, dealing 10 cold damage in radius. That's very good for AoE. Deals an additional cold damage equal to 1.5% energy reserved. Okay. Doesn't change anything here, though. And 1% of energy reserved. So we have 300 energy, 1%. That's just 3 damage. That's really not that much. Projectile penetration. More projectile speed, less damage per penetration. Oh, more projectile speed. That counteracts the projectile speed penalty here. I like it. 40% more projectile speed, 30% penalty. Ha! And projectiles penetrate 2 targets. And then we're gonna go into Torrent to do that. Yes. Excellent. Just hi and have a good week, Dragonfly. How are you? Thanks again for all the mods. I've started picking some of them out. Not too many at the moment. I played with some of them before as well, which is awesome. In 7 days. Oh, inlaid spaulders. I love it. We now get fully mage equipped. Look at that. Nice. Energy barrier. Boom. Now we have 181. Oh, okay. It's just hot air. Heavy helmet. It's only worth 9. Oh. Nothing in there. Oh. Oh, a ring. Weapon poison damage. Ooh, okay. Easy there. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got a rope. That is awesome. And it gives us fire resistance and 17 vigor. So how many health points is 17 vigors? Is it 17 points? 390, 17, so yeah, it seems to be pretty much verbatim, yeah. And we get 22 barrier, and we have some fire resistance. That's awesome. This one is more for light armor, and this one is plated as well. I love it. Cold resistance, increased poison damage. So you see, there is poison damage encouraged. Like, yeah, but how do I get the poison damage into my skills? Because my initial plan was to go Storm Rogue. And it seems to, like, yeah, encourage, you know, poison stuff, damage things. And we have 2 more passive points I completely forgot about. Do we go with energy, or are we gonna go with spell rage, increase spell damage and cast speed, and then critical chance, ailment chance? Yeah, you know what? Critical and ailment, and yeah, let's just start putting points into there and increase our spell damage. The more spell damage increase, the more DPS we do. So sounds like a good idea. I love this. The homing stuff is awesome. And we don't even spend as much mana as we can. Oh, reserved energy. So there's a difference between reserved energy and energy. You know the way one of the things said, extra damage per reserved energy. Oh, an ice staff? What? Let me see what that is all about. The staff channels icy power. Well, of course. Cold damage. Does it increase our damage? So if we do this... No. So this is lightning, and this is ice. I love the animation, how he's like... Cha-chow, 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 swing, swing, swing. Oh. Oh! That is so cool. Thank you very much. Can we hit them from up here? That would have been too sweet. Oh, we can! Oh, come on! This is so cool. Oh, that's awesome. Crew, he's light on his feet. I know my character doesn't look roguelite, but I wanted to do poison stuff, and I'm like, maybe we can be a mage that also puts poison damage on things. I mean, can we just run away and shoot forward? No. There we go. I thought we could shoot forward and it turns around and hits the guy behind us. So right now here, we're going basically back to our trader, which is cool, so we can sell some stuff. Oh, always use without moving. I suppose that applies more to melee stuff. Okay. It's a trait.
Patricus would have liked this spot, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, we're definitely gonna sell that. So there is no crafting system yet, so I'm assuming when there's crafting, you want to actually probably disenchant or whatever the equivalent stuff is, you know? So we have 635. This ring gives us +1 weapon damage, poison damage, but I don't do any poison damage, so the plus is wasted, kind of. So we probably should sell that ring. It doesn't really do anything for me, I think. Let me see. It gives us +1 weapon-based damage, and that's it. Ooh, cooldown rate. That's much better. But we don't really have a lot of cooldowns right now either. Yeah, there's no point wasting money. Sure, let's leave that ring in there. How much is that ring actually when we sell it? 26 on. Okay. Oh, can I buy a better health potion?
Like this.
No, our health potion is magic and it's 352. Costs 10 of 25 charges. Okay. There's nothing else here. Okay. Anyway, give me 1 second. Apologies. So humid, drank too much water today. So let's continue. And we're only scratching the surface and all the skills and everything, which is awesome. I think we can tune up the music a little bit because it's actually pretty cool. Maybe too loud, I'm not sure. I did cinematics down, yeah, and it still was blaringly loud. Interesting. Oh, the respec on the fly is amazing, yeah, absolutely. I think it really much more encourages me. I know Last Epoch lets you do that as well, but it only lets you do that at the hub. What I really like here is that in between mobs, I can go, oh, what is homing? And I click on it and go, oh, that's what the effect is. I can visually see it. Oh, I don't like it. So I can take the points back out. And so you can kind of min-max a little bit as you... Oh, okay, this one doesn't have homing. That homing is just so amazing. I love it. Okay. $18, yeah, I take that. That would sell well. Oh, look at that. Even little corners like this have something. That is so sweet. Yeah, that's the one thing they said. Explore, explore, explore. So, you know the way in Path of Exile, you just place through the map, you rush through. And yeah, you can take on a lot of mobs, and this is the same principle, yeah? But I like that it's more relaxed, but yet you have to be careful. You will die. You know, holy shit. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna go there yet. Where is that target? That's up there. Okay, let's explore down here first. Oh, this looks... Ooh. It looks bad. I didn't need to pick that up. So, should we go here first? Here first, it doesn't make a difference. It's over here anyway. Okay. $16, yeah, give me the money. Okay, 17. Oh, a War Thunder stuff! Thunder. Thunder. A fire staff! Ooh! Okay, we keep the plated rope, yeah. Resistance Umbering, 12 poison resistance, increased cooldown rate. Increased cooldown rate. So if this one has a cooldown of none, okay. This one has a cooldown of 11.1. Equipping that, it's now 10.2. Oh, wow. Nice. I keep forgetting I have that. Yeah, that's what they meant by exploration pays off. You sidetrack into all these little crevices and you actually get some nice rewards. Now we know what's in the sky. Yeah, exactly.
The griffin!
Are you okay, little girl?
No! The village!
Pelopia! Oh, there might be treasure. Let me Ooh. Oh, come on. No way did this travel down there. That is crazy.
You're not a moment early. Where's Aristino? The Griffin's cult is attacking. Oh, they want gold again. Zeus help us. We've nothing left for them to take.
But you have things to break. And things that break might have treasure. Oh, innocent lives. Oh, okay.
Almighty Zeus, help us! I don't understand. Why would anyone want to steal gold for a griffin?
Why would anyone want to steal gold for a griffin? Some people just like violence?
You're right about that. These cultists are no better than beasts. We used to tease Aristino for all that training she had you do. Training for what? I guess now we know.
Well, oh, hello. You see, there was loot.
The houses! There are people still trapped inside!
Oh, why is that area lit up? I must save the villagers from griffin cultists. Free the villagers from the griffin cultists. But hang on, we have to check first if there's any loot. I mean, this is worth 19. So we do want to make sure that we... Oh, pick all that up. Oh, look at that. You guys are taking care of it. Increased cooldown rate? Yes! Ooh. Okay, sorry, weapon poison damage. Now we're at 9.4. I love it. Oh, there's a trader. Where's the trader? Oh, he's not there. Ah, come on. His house is on fire. Why can't he be there trading with me? Get your priorities right, man. Oh, these are the bad guys. Okay. I love that barrier stuff. That's awesome. Oh, no secret treasure, no secret.
Cursed
Oh,
griffin worshippers. Good riddance.
well, I saved you. You're welcome. Oh, okay, that was it. You see? You see? 7 gold. Nearly missed 7 gold. The carnage was worth it. Oh. Sure, 8 gold. I take it. Right now, I just want it all. Oh, portal? Oh, it's not active. Okay, let's go up north first. Okay, the road is close to the north. Okay, fair enough.
Go back to your griffin, please! Is it safe to come out now?
Is it safe to come out now? Yes. 11 cooldown rate. It's just getting better and better. This one has 10. This one is just that. So I'm going to go with that. Thank you. Awesome. 9.3. Okay, so I think we got it all cleared out. Reach the griffin nest, defend, speak to... Oh... Hey, Damia, Leo, Dama, Genie, Mac. Just call you Elrod. Come on, Elrod.
This is the 3rd time in as many months. We have to put a stop to it. The Griffin's leading them. We have to...
Well, look who's grown a spine. Which one of you is responsible for this pathetic attempt at resistance?
Hey. Okay. It was kind of like taking all your soldiers and killing them, so who's pathetic?
You like playing the hero, do you? Then fight me. My master will enjoy using your corpse as a plaything.
Not another attack?
Sorry, did you think it was a burn that you told me that he's gonna have sex with my corpse? You basically told the guy that told me that he's a
I'll
necrophiliac.
protect the villagers. You take care of the corpses.
Okay, whatever. So I don't know if that was a brag that your boss likes to have, you know, touchies with dead people. That's like, I think you want to keep that a secret. It's not a brag, man. Okay. What's up,
That Griffin
Elrod?
is a curse on us all. We can't keep fending off these attacks.
Tommy J, how are you? Yeah, I still need to get myself to play the first one. It's very slow starting, but it looks beautiful, but I really want to get to play it because I really like the whole... I'm usually not a big fan of the whole, you know, Zeus thing and whatever. It's just not an era that really interests me, but I always like watching certain movies about it and like certain things like, you know, Spartacus and all that, Gladiators, Hercules, you know, the real one and the real movie and the Disney one, but this in games I usually don't really, I'm not a big fan of the whole Roman thing, but in this one I really like it, and I really like it in the first one as well. It's just a very slow-paced start, you know. You're good, that's great. The griffin is a curse on us all. We can't keep fending off these attacks. Then we have to hunt it down. I say we, but I know it's going to be more I.
Not me. I'm too old to go chasing down
Exactly.
griffins. But you, which god gave you those gifts? The cultists blocked the path up the mountain, but there's another way, through the ruins. Take it, and teach those cultists a lesson while you're at it. Don't forget to destroy the griffin's nest, too. We can't risk another griffin moving in.
Okay. Let's see what we got. So, this one here unlocked the first fate, I think, whatever they're called, feat at level 4. This one is level 6. So, let's go more spell damage. And we can all respect that, which is great. Even if I want to fully respect that now, yeah? Like, say I want to go full like this. You can see the gold is actually not that much. I'm assuming later when you go and respect the higher level ones, yeah, there will be more gold. But even that, that's nothing. So it's brilliant, like how cheap it is. And I can just do it here on the fly. I don't have to talk to some special guy in the village, you know, to the only respecter in the village. And then the computer says no. But yeah, so we have 2 active points. Let me see here. We're going to keep, what is that call of lightning? I could have probably done with that, but that's 80 damage. That's crazy. You know what? I want to play around with that orbit thing. So let's put another 2 points into here, and let's take and put, yeah, that orbit thing. I don't fully get that yet. Let me actually take points out of this and put 3 points into here, just so I can fully see what's actually happening with the orbit. So, homing projectiles without targets return to circle you. Okay. But do they then pick a target? That's the thing, isn't it? Do they then pick a target? Oh, I have to leave there, do I? Yeah. Oh. So if I do this... Yeah, so it means I can walk away from things and it attacks them behind me. Oh, is the trader now here? Let me see if the trader is here now.
Griffin cult took most of it.
I'm gonna keep these two, play around with them a little bit. Let's see, I'm not gonna buy anything, but I'm always curious what they have, so I can... Ooh, the thunder staff. Increased fire damage. I love this. It's a lightning damage staff, but it increases my fire damage. Increased ailment power. Yeah, ailments I have to figure out. What does ailments exactly mean here? You know, it means probably freezing or something. I don't know. Whoa, these guys just got beefed up. Yeah, we're getting level 4 loot now as well. I love how these are pants. the legs, and when I take it off, I'm actually naked. I love it. Look at this. Boop, boop. I love the way this adapts to the... Even with what somebody mentioned earlier, if you look at the jar here, it's gone. I think that's so cool. Let's explore here first. So, yeah, that means we need more damage. Now, I don't think right now things need to orbit me. I really don't feel like there's any need for it. So I would say let's go just for more projectiles. Ooh, projectiles are shot in a random... Oh, yeah, shot in a random direction. But if we have homing, then it's not really random. Does that mean if we do torrent and chaos plus 4 projectiles, so we now have 10 projectiles? Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let's see how that works. Oh, okay. But because we're using homing... Oh my god, this is amazing. So without this, without chaos, when we walk in this direction and shoot, everything goes forward. So if something is following us, some try to go around and hit the target. But if we're going this way and shoot and have somebody behind us with chaos, it actually shoots them all behind us. That is so cool. It is an upgrade. Do we need extra vigor? Energy barrier, 19 sprizzle, blah, blah, blah. That, yeah, I suppose it's much of a muchness. But more armor, I suppose, is always good. But so if I run away now, they all go behind me. This is so cool. Oh, that is awesome, man. So now facing the enemy is completely irrelevant. That is so awesome. That's a perfect skill for you. You're always running away. Yeah. But again, like somebody said earlier, that's why I absolutely love that we can just move points around. Yeah. Because it's like, I wanted to try this out. I didn't have to go to the village and then go out and then go back to the village. It's like I can just do it on the fly. I hope that will stay like that. That is awesome. That is so sweet. Oh, hang on. What is this? Okay, we got... Ooh. This is... Oh no, this is light armor. Yeah. And this is... light armor. Yeah, we can get rid of that. We can sell that. What is this? Oh, that is so cool. Little interactions with the environment, even if they're kind of scripted on a certain point. I like this so much that you actually can, when earlier on we were looking down on a cliff like this and there was wolves there, we actually were able to shoot the wolves, which I think is amazing. So it's like, it's really a map, like, you know, you are there. It's not just like visually imposed, like, you know? Oh crap. Dude, you should have picked chaos. You would have still lived. This is so awesome. Increase ailment chance. Genie Maki gets bombarded with things. Yeah, 21 gold. I take it to sell. Oh shit. Ah, 12. Okay. Well, money is money. Does it hit less if you use it while running away? Stop licking your balls, man. Just looks like my dog, constantly sitting there licking his balls. He gets so distracted by his balls, it's unbelievable. Like, he jumps up on the couch, he looks at you, and you give him a scratch, and he gets all excited, yeah? And then you throw a toy, but you miss his head, and it goes behind him, and he's like, where is it? And he looks behind him, and then he goes, oh, balls. And then he has to give himself a lick first, and it's like, sorry, we were doing what exactly? It's like every time he turns around, it's like, oh, what is this? Balls. Oh, what? What? No. Okay, that is cool. It's a dead end. How we may continue? No, I don't think it makes a difference because the skill doesn't care if you go backwards or forward. The skill basically just says that you shoot 4 additional projectiles, but from now on, all your projectiles are shot into random directions. But that doesn't matter, which is great. So, because you have homing at 120% homing strength, which means the attempt of finding a target is increased by 120%, meaning its maximum possibility to hit any target in any direction. So I love this triangle setup here. That is amazing. And then if you put a little bit of projectile penetration on top of that, you know, chef's kiss on top of it. Like, how much mana does it cost now? 12 energy only. We can literally hold this down non-stop, and we're recovering more mana per second than this actually per second executes. That's crazy. Yeah, look at this. This is so cool. One in the front, one in the back. And I set you on fire. Ooh, okay, let me see. Where do we have to go? We have to go down here. So I'm assuming if we go here first, we might find a secret. We might find treasure. Who knows? Oh, yes. Oh, we got the blue booties for the mage. 10% increased movement skill cooldown rate. Movement skill. This is a movement skill. 10% cooldown. So minus 4.7 seconds. So 5 seconds. Here, 0.5 seconds. Goes down to 4.2. 4.2. Ah, 4.3. It doesn't round up or down. Okay. Fair enough. But very cool nonetheless. Ooh, okay. Receive a blessing from the shrine. Okay, is there a chest here first? Oh, look at that! Oh, that's pretty sweet. Can we use it? Ah, agility, of course. Well, increased ailment chance. That's not so sure about that. I don't know how ailments work yet. Yeah, you see right now. Oh, staggered, bleeding, burning, chilled. So chilled would be our or shocked, plagued, and weakened. So right now, shield, I assume, is eventually what we're gonna cause as an ailment. And once we do, anything that increases the ailment damage, like ailment chance 10%, but I think there might be a passive we have to unlock first to actually apply chilled or something. Increase shock chance and chill chance. But does it increase? But if the chance currently is 0, 12% of 0 is still 0. Oh, increase. Oh, I love this. Look at this. If you get your homing projectile strength increased here, you can take points away probably from your skill down here and put them into other things. So say we get plus 20% homing there. We can take the 20% out from here and that way have less penalty on the projectile speed, and then put an extra point into here, or projectile penetration, or whatever. You know, I think even right now we probably can do that. Yeah, get an extra 4. Yeah, dude, awesome. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, homing is down to 100 from 120, but still, it should be still very good.
State your wish.
I want to win the game. I wish to receive the gods' blessings.
You have already received the blessing of the gods. How dare you ask for another? Prove your worth.
Ah! God, women always need me to prove my shit to them.
You have been measured, and you have been found worthy.
Of course.
Come and receive your blessing.
Okay, so we can select a second mastery now. So I was looking at Rogue at first because I was thinking that if we can do poison while we can chill shit. I mean, imagine you're freezing things, yeah, slowing them down, and then poison the shit out of them. So they can't move and they slowly keep ticking down their health with poison. I thought that would be a great idea. But I don't know how you actually trigger that. I mean, this one has an increased plague chance, yeah? So we could go into there, but again, does an increased plague chance mean 18% on top of 0 is still 0, or does it actually start giving plague chance damage? That is the thing. So I'm assuming what you're doing is you're not really using the skills of the second mastery, maybe more so than the passives, like critical hit chance or cast speed, increased cast speed and attack speed. So attack speed doesn't apply to us, but cast speed does. And increased damage is increased damage to everything. So these passives here are really good already. And what about warfare? What is this overwhelm that they're talking about? Is there like an overwhelm skill? Yeah, consumes full overwhelm. Ah, there we go. So this one is an overwhelm and an exhaust skill. While using an exhaust skill, you have 75% less energy regeneration. That might not be a good thing, but is there just overwhelm skills? Is there more overwhelm skills? No. So this is the only overwhelm skill. Deals 191% weapon damage, consumes the full overwhelm for 50% more damage. So you could do your ranged attacks, and then if you get close when they come to you, just go boom with the melee attack. Oh, there you go. Ranged, 100% more projectile speed. Does that mean I just have this on my hotbar and I get extra projectiles? And the passives here go into attack speed, which sadly doesn't apply to me. And that one is physical damage, bleed, and stagger chance. So I think passive, purely from the passive ones, even though I'm really curious about this, I am still gonna go with the rogue because... Well, we could go with fire, I suppose, as well, but I'm gonna go with the rogue. So because there's just here, at least on this one, both of these are actually applying to me. And we can play around with the idea of ailment and poison and whatnot. So yeah, screw it. I don't know if you can change masteries actually. That's the one thing I don't know. So yeah, let's do it. And then we have one passive point. Is that a passive point? Oh, you see now. So you're actually splitting your passive points between the two. Okay. So I would say that is actually good, because I was just about to say, otherwise we end up with the rogue not spending any active points, but I like the passives. So in this case, I can do the passives here. Like this one is 10% critical hit chance increase and increased damage. Does the damage overall get applied? So if I say 28, 30, brilliant, increased damage. And increased critical hit chance. So my critical hit chance with that skill now is still only 5%. Because I assume 10% on 5% is like 0.05 extra or something like that. But nonetheless, this is awesome. And we have an active, which we're going to put into here, into Storm. Go. And then we can get even more projectiles. Yes, I love it. Just give me all the projectiles, dude. Give me all of them. I don't care. I take them all. So seeing that we now go into here, we can go into agility if we want to, or vigor, you know, if we want to. But let's. Yeah, let's go. What does that do? Fitness. Basic for strike damage and pierce damage. We don't care about that at all, actually. So, yeah, let's keep going in here into knowledge for now in the story.
Rise, twice blessed of the gods.
Ah, 12 gold, we can sell something. Oh, plated ropes upgrade, nice. More barrier, I love it. Resistance, oh, plated rope legs, we already have them, but this one is a level 5. And it gives us cold resistance and more energy, but it's slow, we don't have the same movement skill cooldown, but that's fine, I don't care. Energy barrier, it's an improvement, so any tiny improvement we're gonna go for. Now, we have to go there, so I would say maybe go here first. It's a pity it's not for our spec, but very exciting to see those drops. I guess further ahead you'll start finding mobs resistant to certain elements. Yeah, I would assume that might be the case, yeah. Oh, how do I get through here? Oh, we can't. This seems to me like a secret I should be able to unlock. Oh, there we go. Nice. I like the way how it was hidden behind the tree. Ooh, fire staff, increased area ability damage, weapon vitality damage, global damage mitigation penetration. Okay. So if we equip that, does that do more damage? 30 DPS? 30 DPS, so what's the difference? That is actually funny. This one here, it's 8% increased cast speed. So we actually have increased cast speed, which is much better. And the other stats don't seem to really come into play. Unless we look at offensive stats here for a second. Base weapon damage is 25. Attack speed is 1%. Yeah, but there's not really much else different. Ailments? Yeah. Doesn't really do much for us, does it? I wonder if there's a Storm Nova Ice Lightning. Ice Lightning might be interesting, yeah. Oh, I love it. So if we want to, we could go now back here, sell everything. Well, we might as well, actually. Win the game? Seriously? Ask for $10 billion.
Give that griffin a good...
I wonder if there's like a chest at some point we're gonna get where we can put some stuff in for playing around with later. I love that teleporting system, and you have your own personal teleporter as well.
No one's crazy enough to go through the ruins.
What?
Same difference. Good. Oh. Wow. There's another one here. Late cap. Oh, lovely. So one of the rings gives us increased damage over time, increased poison damage, increased lightning damage. But increased poison damage, again, is that... Increase usually means there is some kind of poison damage. Offensive stats, natural damage, base factor, cunning. So because we got cunning points, poison damage is already there. So if we put that in, our poison damage is higher. So poison and lightning seems to go hand in hand here. So if I then do extra ailment damage, should get even higher. No. Oh, global ailment chance is 16%, was 0% before. So does that mean we now have a chance of poisoning and chilling things? Where's the chill? Faster natural damage, lightning, poison, spirit damage, vitality. Okay, and then we have ailments. Yeah, we're still not having really any numbers here. Okay, we're gonna figure it out. We're figuring it out. What do you mean there's a chest in the other area? I thought we got all the chests already. I love that level up. Okay, passive points. So crit chance 5%, ailment chance 12, cast speed. I don't think we need cast speed because this one doesn't have a cooldown. Well, cast time is 0.61. So does that mean if I put 4% cast speed, so this goes from 0.61 to 0.59, so it does have impact on it. Okay. 37 and increased damage. Do another point in there. Excellent. 38. And our cast time goes, so this one is very good for us. And then here we're gonna put the 2 points in here, of course, to get to 11. And now we can put even more projectiles in if we want to, or actually, sorry, projectile penetration, which is much better. And then in the end we have frost explosion. So once we actually get things to chill, these will be the 5 skills we're gonna invest in fully. Like, not fully, but you know. This is gonna be amazing. Sorry, let's go down here first. Ooh. Oh, I thought that we can click on that. We're gonna check that out in a second. Oh. Okay, let's go down there. I really like exploring in this game. It's nice. It's kind of a right mix between chill and then the action is pretty intense, you know? Oh, we don't need it, but we can sell it. Not really worth a lot to us. Our loot stage is too low. So yeah, we didn't need to go down here. We could have just gone straight down here, but what's the fun in that? And I don't think there's another chest here or anything, no. There was a chest in that area that you had to light a fire to open the door. Oh, okay. Sorry, yeah, I missed that then. Okay. Ah, nice. I mean, most of these are pretty random rubbish right now that we don't need, but still, every now and then you get that yellow drop. It's very exciting. Oh, that's an upgrade. 22 damage upgrade, and it still has the 8% increased attack speed. That is awesome. So 38. Oh, it still stays 38, but this one is higher damage. Okay. Ooh, oh, I got really excited, and it's only a light armor. Technically, we could use that because it has cooldown rate and energy. All we really have to do is put 2 points into here. So, I mean, why not, you know? I mean, it does increase cunning, which is, we're not in lightning damage, but it seems that here the combination is lightning damage and agility. Meanwhile, this would have been more for cold. I don't know. Maybe I should have picked might, but we can always switch it around and go with lightning damage. Who knows? You know, it's fine. But if I want to wear this, I need agility at 51, which is only 1 point anyway. And then I can replace my helmet, which is just extra barrier, but this one gives us energy plus 16 energy and cooldown rating reduction. So why not? Let's do that. It's a bit less armor, but sure. What's our barrier at the moment is 288. So if we swap that, let's just put 1 point in, experiment with it, end of story. And put another 5 in here. So now we have enough to equip that. And we lose 288, 263. It's not the end of the world. It's a nice upgrade. Gotta go pick up some pork belly ramen. Oh man, enjoy. It sounds delicious. H2O. Boss fight over. No, it wasn't a boss fight. Obviously not. I'm so gonna die. It was the boss fight. You can press L to open your personal portal. It will allow you to travel to any other waypoint or portal as long as there are no enemies around. Yeah, okay. I don't need to do this right now, though. Do I? I feel I'm doing okay. I mean, I have no full inventory. I'm fine. Okay, griffin, baby. Let's do it. Oh, okay. Oh, is there a chest? Is there a hidden chest? We can't do that yet. Okay.
if it isn't the hero of Proti Village. Come to bask in my presence, have you?
Yeah,
Be
sure.
warned, my servants were weak, but I am as terrible as I am beautiful!
Well, someone must at least think you're beautiful. Ow. Whoa. Oh, tactics. I love it. I'm actually slowing him down. You see that? I'm slowing him down. That's crazy. Wow. Oh, give it all to me. I love it. Okay. I love this. We were just running away, shooting, and the cold damage just kept hitting it and slowing it down. You have earned a divinity point. Use them to increase the power of your masteries. Awesome. We do that in a second. So let me just pick up everything that's blue and yellow. Okay, this one you suck. We're not gonna pick you up. And what is this? Oh. Christopher, how are you? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Nice.
At last. Do you know who I am? No, I didn't think so. You're oblivious to your fate. She did a good job hiding you from me. Aristono, my priestess. But she couldn't hide you forever. I am Retribution herself. And you were marked for punishment long ago.
Goddess! Stop! I beg you! There's no justice in this punishment.
Justice? Ha! We're all just flies in the spider web of the fates. Blame them, not me.
Arayan! Now!
Oh, horsey!
Go! Run! I'll distract her. Get to the caves.
Yeah, hang on. We have to check out our loot, okay? Okay, so you...
Hurry!
Yeah, I know. But let's see if there's some loot here. Oh, crap. Oh, shit. It doesn't want me to loot. Ow! Ow!
Run as far as you like.
Shit.
I will always pursue.
We actually died? Oh, okay. You were overpowered, but the fates have decreed that it's not your time to die. Interact with the rebirth waypoint to use your recovery portal and teleport back to your death location. Yeah, I don't need to. I have everything still here. That's the main thing, that I still have all my loot. Oh my god, a lot of the loot wasn't even for me. Oh. Okay. Let's go. Oh, shitbag. Oh, is there a chest up there?
The fates have cursed us both. I am showing you mercy. What will you do when she's no longer there to protect you?
Gonna kick your ass.
It's my fault she found you. When you used the mastery shrines, it must have alerted her to your presence. I bought her some time, but we need to move. Nemesis' servants will be close by.
Okay, I guess that's goodbye then. I love you. She will sacrifice herself now. I love the effects on the mobs. Look at this. That's amazing.
Now you know. That was the goddess Nemesis. The truth is, she's wanted to destroy you since you were a baby.
Why? Oh, plus weapon cold damage. Nice. So this goes up? No. So what's the point of +4 damage? Anyway, doesn't matter. It's an improvement. What else do we have? Shields we don't use. Ooh, that is nice. It's a plated robe. It's level 5. It's a little bit less armor and piercing damage, but it has attributes. Lightning resistant, poison resistance, glancing hit chance. Okay, I take it. So yeah, all the upgrades we found were kind of across the board. Very nice. Oh, and we got divinity is used to unlock new mastery tiers. You can spend it by clicking on the plus below. We have 6 divinity points, small amounts. Leveling up rewards small amounts. Divine challenges reward large amounts. Some quests might also reward you with divinity. Okay, so we can put 6 points in here to unlock this, and then start getting into cold damage, lightning damage, chill power, projectile homing power. Oh, I love it. Yeah. Conversion barrier conversion rate. Interesting. I'm gonna have to check that out. Ooh. So now we could, for example, say, hey, I want to respec. So say I want to go, oh, you know what? I don't want all these points here. I want to put them into here. It's gonna cost me 54 gold only to respec that. That is actually awesome. I mean, right now, I'm not gonna do this. We're gonna look at this in more detail when we, you know, get a breather here. Is there anything here? No.
I was her faithful priestess when she demanded I bring you to her for punishment. Infant do to deserve eternal punishment?
Oh. What as if you knew the infant was Hitler?
There, the boat.
Good old debate.
As long as you're on this island, Nemesis is a threat to everyone here. We need to leave.
No treasure. Okay.
We need to sail for Pyrgos. There's an entrance near there to the realm of the Moirai, the goddesses of fate.
Why the Moirai?
Nemesis fears you because of a prophecy. I don't know what prophecy, but the Moirai will be able to tell us. Here, wear this. Cover your face. And take this charm.
What is it?
My horse charm. It belongs to an old friend. It will protect you. And remember, seek the Moirai Temple.
What did we get? Oh, look at that. Fire resistance barrier. Health regeneration. Awesome. 43 energy barrier and +4 health regeneration per second. So our barrier now is 303 is the max. Oh man, that's awesome. I'm assuming the conversion rate with the barrier later comes into play where if we hit, you know the way when we hit barrier, after a few seconds it goes down really fast. I'm assuming the conversion rate potentially causes this to go down slower or something. That would be really awesome.
Go!
Electra One, how are you? Oh. No!
So brave Aristano perished. And the mortal fled. Storm-tossed, they sank beneath the waters.
Oh, my medallion.
Crying out for a protector.
Oh, this is really well done. I like that. Even the storytelling and everything is really cool. Oh, weekend was great so far. Yeah, we have another day off tomorrow. Yeah, the underwhelming first boss. I suppose, like, yeah, it depends also what you play. I think I might have picked a very aggressive, strong spec right from the start. Let me see what we have here. Where do I have to go? Oh, okay. Explore the beach. Yeah. And we have no points here. No points left here. And no points left here. Stormblade. Oh yeah, the name of your class depends on the masteries you picked. Which is actually pretty awesome. There's nothing else here on the beach that we might have washed up with. No. Subtitles on cinematics. Is that something that I could have turned on and off myself? I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, there's no subtitles here or anything. Yeah, I don't see anything here. Now, can we go back to the other island, though? Where's the other island? Oh. We can't. So these fast travel points are only from island to island, these portals. Okay, from within the same island, I guess. So we can't go back to the previous map. Okay.
Tormented by retribution, the mortal woke on a strange shore, alone.
These are level 6 enemies now. And we get level 6 drops. Okay. Oh we see fire damage here actually, or is that orange ailment damage? Or critical hits, I'm not sure. Yes, every now and then there's an orange number that you can see on the map. Ooh, Itchian Attacker Armband. So we get a lot more resistances with that, but this one is a lot more armor and stuff. But yeah, leave that, it's fine. Are they the Murlocs? If I would know where to go, then I would know which one would be the bonus. Let's go X. So divinity, 1 point. Yeah, we're gonna save them up. There's no point doing individual points here. Because I don't think individual points do anything really. So we have 2 points here. Let me see. Lightning, Ice Nova, deal cold damage in a radius around you. That could be pretty sweet, but I want to have more projectiles. I'm just so totally into these projectiles. And the 5th one could be Frost Explosion. I want to see how that works. Just absolutely, yeah, thank you. And then with the passive now, we finally have 6 points here, which means we can go into ailment chance and see if that is gonna cause people to just be frozen all the time. I don't know. No idea. Oh, nice. 11 fire resistance. Barrier. Yeah, it's more appropriate for our build, but plus 16 energy. Yeah, whatever. And then... Oh, he just completely freaked out on the animation. I love it. As you approach the statue, you feel the impressions of 3 beasts, a lion, a dolphin, and an owl. The beasts call out to you, each beckoning you to join them. Imagine wrestling the mighty lion. Imagine diving with the nimble dolphin. Imagine observing the world with the wise owl. Imagine diving with the nimble dolphin. I don't know. Sure, wise owl. Ah, that's, yeah, that's why I was picking the owl. I was wondering if it's gonna give me a buff or something, but this is awesome. Increased cold damage, increased, holy shit. So this is like 86 DPS? Holy crap. 109. I love it. Oh, nice. So if we would have picked the dolphin, we probably would have gotten a spear. And the lion is probably like a 100 or 200 or something. Awesome. Oh man, I love this. Just randomly exploring the areas just gives you random shit like that. It's just amazing.
Hello?
Well, 31 gold. Definitely want to sell this. Oh, wow. Lightning resistance energy. Now we have pendants, but we have a pendant, which is obviously very good. So this one here is still better. Sell that. Ooh, a quest item. Sorry, this one we didn't need really. Well, it's 22, 13 gold. We're filling up slowly, so let's get rid of all the gray stuff. Let's not pick up any more gray stuff. Oh yeah, just sort. Okay. Well, they are similar, but they all have their uniqueness about them. Like, so the skill system in this one is extremely unique. Well, it's not extremely unique, but it's a little bit like Lost Epoch that you have skills within skills, but it's so much more flexible and dynamic, which is great.
That's me. We must have separated in the wreck. Hurry, find me.
Good money. So you look like a horse. Achilles, the river god, courted the lovely Deianira, or whatever way you pronounce it, in three forms: a charging bull, a coiled serpent, and a bull-faced man, until Heracles challenged the god for Deianira's hand. Heracles defeated Achilles, oh my god, the names, and even after Heracles delighted in burning the symbols of his enemy to ash. Why couldn't they just say like Jeff and Charlie? I don't know. Oh, look, quest item. The coin went in there. Oh, does that mean we can find more coins? That is cool. So if we go to our inventory and repository, the coin is gone now. Yeah, it was a quest item, so it's right in here. So we have to find the other two coins, and then we see what happens there. coin. Oh, the UI would be very similar, but again, it's like Shubi said, you know, if it's not broken, don't fix it. I mean, it could be worse. You could be like, you know, when you have survival games and you have formulas that work in survival games, yeah, but you then think, you know what, I just want to do the opposite of every survival game, and even though everybody will hate it, I just want to force it on them and just see if I can make them fall in love with it. And that's how you end up with 7 Days to Die, I guess. So 7 Days to Die sat down and said, what works in survival games? What is it people love most about survival games? And you know the expression, don't fix it if it's not broken? Hell, man, if it's not broken, let's fuck it up. That is the definition of 7 Days to Die lately. It's like, it's not like if it's not broken, don't fix it. It's if it's not broken, find a way to completely fuck it up. Okay. Set the last coin. Yes. Okay, before we continue, let's go down and hunt that coin in. Ooh. Bracers of parrying. That's something for Azamain. Ooh, weapon vitality, energy barrier. Okay. 7 Days to Cry. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a great game, to be fair. Like, even if you're completely new and you don't know 7 Days to Die, get it. It's one of the best zombie survival games you're ever gonna buy. But it's just, if you've been knowing the game and the progress for years, it's different. Ah, it gave us light armor, but awesome. I love this. Completely random. Didn't need to do it. Could completely ignore this and, you know, miss out on potentially really good loot. Like, that is awesome. I really love this about this game, that it really does pay off to explore, and not just in a cheap way of, hey, there's a chest, boom, here's an item. Well, that as well. But even puzzles like that, you know, these kind of side quests that are not showing up as quests, that are kind of just there. I think that is really cool. The way they designed that. It's very, not intuitive is not the word I'm looking for. I want to check out also the tippy top here before we go. It is very fluent, you know, the way it just works. It sounds like a job finding solutions to no problem. Oh man, I'm telling you. If I could only talk about all the things in my job sometimes. But like, it's crazy. Like, you're under time pressure and it's like, guys, we want you to do something. And it's like, no, if we write the code like this, that's gonna fuck us. You know, this is not gonna work. It's like, it's gonna work, but it's gonna cause another problem. And then the problem is you can see, the whole team that works on this can see the problem, yeah, that it's gonna happen. But because we're told to do things and we push back and we're told, no, shut up, do it. It's like, okay, well, not really shut up, do it, but it's more in a friendly environment. But it's basically the end result is shut up and do it, yeah. And we do it. And lo and behold, just before release, somebody finds an issue. And guess what? It was because of the code we were forced to write. And it's like, Jesus Christ, you know, we're creating these problems just to spend time then later, days, trying to fix those problems with dirty workarounds where you have to leave literally half a page of a comment inside code that says, well, the reason we do this is because we were told to do this. Yeah, so now the workaround for this looks complicated, but that's the reason we have to do the workaround, because nobody took the time to properly look, blah, 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 blah. So you have this huge comment explaining why you have code that looks like somebody vomited like onto the page. Yeah. And if you have this, you know everything is fucked up. Yeah, that's not the way you should write code, but it always goes all under the header. It always goes under the header of, hey, we don't have time to do it properly. Yeah, but we also have enough time to not completely fuck it up. Yeah, but nobody says anything. Everybody's like, oh, you know, we shouldn't do that, but we do it anyway.
Thank the gods.
Oh, man. But it is what it is, and this is not just my job. That's why, you know, it's every job, especially if you're a programmer and you know, no matter where you work, it's always the same. It's just the way it is, you know, time pressure and promises, and, you know, it is what it is.
Not just any talking horse.
I mean, look at all the developers that work in the gaming industry. Do you think they want to do a lot of times the games they do and the features they do? No, but they don't really have a choice.
You're welcome. Aristano charged me with helping you reach the Moirai.
Oh, nice.
And keeping you safe.
Oh, I thought the amulet was already on me.
And I had no idea how to reach the Moirai. At least Nemesis seems to think you're dead for now. That's some good news.
Yeah, it means she would back off for a while.
One step at a time. Let's find out where we are.
Okay. Oh, we got 4 divinity points for this? You kidding me? That's amazing. So we can wait until we have 18, or we could go over here, spend 6 divinity points to get them up to 6 once we have 6, and then access the passives here for ailment chance and ailment power. Because I'm pretty sure ailment chance and ailment power converts into stronger chill chances and freezing, and eventually, hopefully, we can just smack down a boss or something and it just sits there frozen the whole time. That would be amazing. I think about the Battlefield 2024 dev teams, you know, they didn't want to make that game. Yeah, I know, yeah. It's crazy. So... see what we got. Ooh, lining creeps. I pick all this stuff up. I need to find a vendor soon because I'm pretty much filling up here. Okay. It's made from a metal you can't identify and thrums with magical warmth. Ooh. Nice. That is definitely an upgrade. So yeah, that's the same here. We've seen that earlier. So when you put a point into knowledge, yeah. So I put a point into knowledge now. You see this goes from 113 and 116 to 119 and 116, yeah? But if we put an item on us that increases knowledge, like this, no, where is it now? This one. It increases knowledge by 10. Ooh. Increased poison damage and lightning damage. 12 cold resistance. Yeah, okay, it doesn't matter. Let's put it on. We have 10 more knowledge points, but it didn't increase resolve and cunning. So yeah, I really like that in a way. But on the other hand, I kind of would like it because we could increase might and get finesse and resolve increased, you know. But yeah, it is what it is. But what does this do? Invested points 50, points from equipment 10, base points 50. But what do the extra 10 points of knowledge do? It just basically raises that to allow us to wear items that require knowledge. So if this is all it does, then aren't we better off with less armor and more, with less armor and more cold resistance, increased poisoning? So that plus 10 knowledge is really meaningless in a lot of ways. Well, the armor. I mean, what does armor exactly do, actually? If we look at the defense, do they show us? Because you know the way armor, depending on the game, it could be damage mitigation. It could be a flat percentage of your damage that gets kind of pushed back or ignored. Physical armor. So if we do this, we have higher physical armor. And what is this? Oh, chilled. So we get more resistance to shield. That was the other one, yeah. Glancing melee hit? No. Yeah, it doesn't really explain exactly how armor works. We also have, yeah, 5 divinity points, yeah, and attributes. So let's resolve fire and cold damage. So yeah, if we put a point in resolve. Oh, did the knowledge increase our damage maybe? No. Didn't do anything. Okay, but we get increased damage if we put knowledge points in ourselves, because that increases resolve. No. Okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Whatever. I'm not gonna try to understand all that now.
A path. Perhaps there's a village further up this road.
Yeah, I love the barrier though. That's really awesome.
What happened here?
Well, the bridge is out, I guess. Oh, trader, nice.
How do we get roped into protecting this merchant again?
Drachmae, remember?
Money? Who cares about money?
I don't care about money. Just what it can buy.
So you do care about money. Well, you don't care about having it, you care about spending it, I guess. Knowledge just helps you tie the fancy knots on your armor and clothing. I mean, a lot of these systems will become deeper, I'm pretty sure, as they release every 3 months.
Lousy road. Can't wait to leave this godforsaken coast behind me.
You wouldn't happen to have a spare axle, would you?
Yeah, left it in my other pouch.
Funny. Well...
Okay, now I can finally sell everything. Okay, so let's have a look. That's 5% cold damage. Yeah, nothing interesting really. Oh, spiders! I don't think they have loot filters yet, so... Ooh, mage rope. Okay, poison resistance plus 41 health. Holy crap. And it has a much higher energy. So this one is a plated rope, and the other one is a rope. So what's the difference? The plated rope Doesn't see, well, the plated robe seems to have more armor because it's level 5 and it has 1 armor more than the level 6 cloak. So, but the cloak has a higher energy barrier. Okay. So there is some trade-offs. So it's like light and medium armor in robes.
They say only a god can open the temple of the Moirai.
So we can go here to the beginning, but yeah.
So first we have to find a god, and then we have to find the Moirai temple. I wish Aristano were here. Your mentor always had a plan.
Just have a good look. Nasty. So, okay. Let me see if going up there maybe is just a one-room thing where we get a treasure and then we can come back around here. How are we doing here on divinity? We have 6 divinities, so we could, yeah, we can always reset it. So let's put the 6 divinity into the rogue skill, and then we can put passive points into ailment chance and ailment power, because I really want to see what happens. Oh, movement skill speed cooldown. Wow, okay. There was where's the upstairs? Oh, it was over there, yeah. And oh, we have 2 active points, yeah. Yeah, I want to keep putting them into here. Frostbolt explosion. Oh, is that the circle around, is it? Crackling curved dagger of ailment. Okay, so we would have come around here. Okay, I guess. So much to explore, though. Holy shit. Wow. Exploring everything in this cave is hard. Ornate. Ooh. Yeah, definitely an improvement. Okay, and then it comes back around here. Spear. Plated rope magical. Oh, okay. Strike, armor, health, energy barrier. Yeah, but that resistance though. It's funny that the resistance is like preventing me from upgrading that in a way. So we did a good look around. And that's it. Then we can go back around here. Awesome. So we have uncovered the whole map so far.
Ichthyans. They're far from the water, aren't they?
Wasn't even worth it. Oh, heavy shield, 67 gold. Nice.
By the gods, what are you doing over there? It's crawling with Ichthyans. You're meant to be over on this side. There's an equipment chest down to your right by the mine if you need it. Hurry, before the last bridge is destroyed.
Okay. And clearly before we go there, we're gonna fight everything else. Oh, hang on. Oh, mage raw boots and then upgrade. Well, we lose some energy barrier, but lightning resistance. Resistance is always good, I guess. Now we're gonna walk over to the last bridge, I guess.
That man looks like he could use our aid.
Now, who by the ghost of shipwrecked Odysseus are you? Where did you come from? On second thought, never mind. Grab that lever. We need to destroy this breach before more Ichthians arrive. Just try to cross now, scaly vermin. Now, you. What god did you piss off that you've washed ashore here of all places?
Nemesis.
Nemesis? Oh, I knew someone who was hunted by Nemesis once. Years ago. A woman. With an infant. I hope you don't bring more trouble to our town. We're already dealing with one crisis. Oh, but... who would we be if we denied a weary traveler our hospitality? What you need?
Well, I'm lost.
This
Where am I?
sorry place. You're on the outskirts of Pyrgos village. Follow me. I'll show you the way.
Pyrgos village? Could it be? We didn't end up so far off course after all. The god Glaukos has a temple near here. He's an old friend of mine. He can help us reach the Moirai.
Well, it sounds like a plan. And we got loads of experience as well. So... Well, I don't know why I would not put all my points into knowledge, I guess. A measure of expertise and insight. Supports Magus. Does that increase our... Oh, we can actually see the core stats here as well. Ailments. Bleeding, chilled, plus 12%. Okay. Max Dex 10. (140 DPS). So projectile penetration, that frost explosion, when you hit a frozen target, that might not actually happen that often. So right now at this point, so we don't have reserved energy, so let's just go with torrent. I know this one went down drastically, but if you think about it, if we don't freeze anything, we're not really doing any explosion. So I haven't seen any explosions. Have you seen any explosions? I don't remember seeing any explosions. So right now I think things are dying so fast. It's just not worth it, I think. So this might actually be just better because we have more ice shards. And 20 ice shards for 20 cold damage seems pretty good. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna have to leave this one here, guys. It's already very late for me in the morning. But we're definitely going to be playing more of this. I'm really liking this, and I want to continue playing through this and get more into the whole skill tree. I also have to understand more what is the base, you know, increases in our stats just doing knowledge points, you know, especially if we get plus 10 on gear, which doesn't increase our cunning or increase our resolve. And bases for poison damage and lightning damage, yeah, but bases as in what does it actually do? You know, what does this actually do? These 128 points. So it would be good to maybe see the effects here where you could turn it on and off and have a submit button. so you could see what you're actually doing, I think that would make a lot more sense than just investing in a point based on very loose gray wording. So, but anyway, yeah. Oh, Franco, how are you? Sorry if I missed you there. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this here. Listen, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys had a good time with the stream. And remember, like and subscribe. And I see you guys tomorrow, either with a video or a stream. We'll see. I don't have a video ready for tomorrow. So once the week starts again, the videos will be every second or third day. It's just the way it is. But we're trying to definitely stream more Titan Quest now that this is out, and get through the current early access phase. So thank you very much. Have a good night and stay safe. Bye bye.